Which one?
The one on my mark right there.
Fucker. Fuck with me! Oh shit, he fucked with me!
So now if I just get a crane bro, I'll have the exact same 2 guns that I won the other day with 2k damage. And they were both legendary. That's what's funny.
I've already stolen 2 of your kills, so I don't think you'll have the kills up there.
No, I don't have any kills. You guys are just douchebags, stealing them all.
Well, we are Americans. At least one of us.
No, I'm American. But I guess what the politically correct term is English American because I'm British and Irish, or is it Irish English American? I don't know what.
So cancer. You're just saying cancer.
I don't know what 2019 is.
I sexually identify as a fucking mailbox.
Airbase. Oh wait, we gotta push this way. Crap. That's Trudeau. Excuse me. Trudeau is cancer.
He is.
Who?
Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister.
Their wannabe president.
He's a Prime Minister, and I pay attention to politics as much as a fucking infant. Like, I thought my Prime Minister was still John Cray-Chan, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to any of that shit, because I just don't care.
Fuck off with your wingman. Ah, wingman! Okay, ping button can work.
And they just thirst you. Like, why do they thirst you?
Because they're adopted!
There's a wraith right by me.
I've made it clear on this many times. I fucking hate wingmen. I hate people who dick ride it.
Yeah, most people do.
They need to nerf the fucking wingman.
Now that's some good stats. 51 damage, 2 kills. That's pretty good.
238. Well, look, you got 348, and I got 238.
What happened there, Judge?
We got fucked in the ass.
Nah, man, you had no kills. What happened?
Because you stole them all. Dick.
As a Canadian, I feel obliged not to shoot at them too much.
Jeez.
Warning shots, my friend. Warning shots.
Like you're firing warning shots at their face. It's semantics.
They walked into it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I've got room for 4 more grenades. Hook me up.
I found my turbocharger. I'm ready for a fight. Let's go, go, go! 6 squads. Shit, dude, they've already dropped 3 more squads.
Guys, let's stay coordinated. Where are you guys going out? We haven't looted everything.
Sorry, I was getting explosives.
There's lots more.
I really like blowing things up.
Alright, Junkrat.
Okay, as a Canadian who doesn't have access to a
main.
lot of the stuff like this, it's
That's my
fun.
main, dude. You know, you can actually buy hand grenades in America.
That's terrifying.
Nah, it's just considered an explosive device.
Yeah, you can buy anything in America as long as it's not over like a certain level of, you know, firearm or hand grenade or something like.
You can buy a grenade launcher. You can buy the grenades for it. You can buy a howitzer. You can buy anti.
Maybe in your part of America, but not in my part. California, you have to. It has to.
No, California is not a part of America.
I mean, fair.
Let's get that right now.
Okay. Well, where I'm from, in California, in the distant land of fuck you, you're not allowed to have freedom. You have to be under a certain
no
level.
fun zone.
Yeah,
Well,
no
they were also the first ones to legalize weed, so that's probably why.
It has nothing to do with it.
Okay, there's 2
probably does.
Spitfires in this room, and I am tempted.
Do it. Just do it. Just go full Rambo. Just do it.
Don't
There's
do
enough.
full Rambo. It doesn't work.
Watch me.
Don't do it.
Anybody got some?
You get the other one?
Oh, I've already got one on me.
Oh, jeez. And there's another Spitfire? We should all just run Spitfires.
I've done that. It's actually funny. We were looting something, and somebody came around the corner. We all just turned at him and just laid him out. It was like, well, that guy regrets everything in life.
My favorite thing is arc stars. I will load up on nothing but arc stars and throw them at you.
Thermites. I like getting right up in their face and just thermiting them. What are you gonna do? Run at me on fire? Do it. Burning Man. God, it is fucking hazy outside. I don't know what's on fire in my province now, but it's on fire. That's for damn sure.
You know, as long as it's on fire.
You think by now the amount of forest fires that we have here every single year they'd have their shit like together on how to deal with it.
I mean, why would we do that? Then that means, like, you know, we're intelligent.
Like I get, yes, forest fires aren't the easiest things to deal with, but there are ways to deal with it. Like I think it's called pre-burn or something like that, where you burn off a patch of land.
Yeah, you burn off a patch of land in a select area in a either square or circular form to prevent fire from, you know, going towards that new area.
I guess the problem though with Alberta is because of how windy it gets, it's hard to do that. Yeah, that too. Lord Thunder and Jesus thereby. Part of me does wish I was like from Newfoundland though, because they are the stereotypical Canadian.
But they also have an amazing rugby team.
Do they?
Yep.
Oh shit.
You don't want to play against them, they'll like literally kick your.
I'm a 26-year-old gamer. I don't play sports. Well, anymore.
Esports, it's got sports in the title.
It does, and it is actually being like classified as an actual sport, which people are upset about, but
it is not. It is not.
Well, you have to admit though, there is a lot of training that goes into being able to play very well. You can't just go into a game and you're getting shot in the face. I am coming.
And I'm dead because they're over here and we're too spread apart again. Please kill her. We need to stay together when we drop, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. We keep getting hit.
Go! Ammo! Also, on a side note, the fact that he has a beard like that for a gas mask, he wouldn't be able to wear it. It wouldn't seal properly. That's why when you work in the oil fields or anything that involves that kind of crap, you need to shave your beard or be able to tuck it up inside. This game is so unrealistic.
But the paint scheme is what I like. It's like 80s, like Trapper Keeper, Super Soaker stuff.
Because that won't entice the children.
Ah.
In Canada, you can't even have flavored fucking cigarettes because of that shit.
Well, I'm sorry that fucking Karen raised a stupid ass cunt, but I'm gonna have my flavored fucking menthols, alright?
Right? It's like, for fuck's sakes. Even because I vape now, I quit smoking back in January. And yeah, they're even trying to get rid of like the flavored ones for that because they're like, oh, children will be enticed to it. Well, that's why you fucking ID them, you dipshit.
That's why you explain to your kid what's okay and not okay, okay?
Welcome to 2019. You're not allowed to actually raise your child properly or else you'll go to jail.
In Canada, you literally will go to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if your kid says, I'm a tranny, no, you're 5. You're still a little girl. No, I'm a boy. You'll go to jail for that.
Yep. Because the thing is, though, is like, they actually did a study on it was like a 6-year-old boy, and he wanted to be identified as a girl. And, you know, of course, the doctors and all that shit, like, everybody was like, oh, yeah, for sure, like, we can get him, you know, sex change ASAP. And it's like, no. Because he went to therapy,
Look out, guys.
and they found...
Out. There's a dropship above us. We're about...
Okay. But yeah, no, they found out why he wanted to be a girl. It's because he had a new baby sister that was just born who was getting a lot of attention, and he figured that's why he would get attention. So it's like, sometimes it's just something's going on in the life where he thinks that would be a good idea. But unfortunately, fucking progressive people these days just don't think about that shit, and they're like, oh yeah, give him a sex change, no problem.
Yeah, they're doing that kind of crap here, and it's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Not that, but like you start putting them on hormone blockers at like before puberty.
Yeah, like at 16 years old, if you take hormones or whatever, you're legally allowed to get a sex change before you're even 18.
And it also sterilizes them.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess is good, but, like, that's fine. But no Christian believes that the Earth's only X amount of thousands of years.
I mean, have you met the Christians in California?
Yeah, I used to live in Pomona, dude.
I was gonna say, there's Christians in California with how, like, fabulous it is.
In San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna
And
say,
have you not heard of these brown people called Mexicans who are ardent Catholics?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of the Mexicans.
Have you heard of Mexicans? No, I haven't.
I used
Please
to live
explain.
in San Dimas, dude. I lived in SoCal for years.
I live in Southern California, and dude, I swear, it is the most left-wing fucking place you could be.
Okay, so you know even why that happened, right? it was always very conservative, very white, very middle class. It was a very affordable state until milk came around and they started to push for rights for gays. And at the same time, the gays were pushing for rights. They wanted to give illegals the right to vote. And when that went through, basically the country went to crap because you got people that are coming in and voting along party lines that are told, hey, vote for this because you're Mexican illegal and we're Democrats who love you. So that's why it keeps happening. People keep voting for free stuff.
I definitely understand why it's happening. I just don't agree with it.
Oh, I don't agree with it at all. They should literally be hung. Most of them should be hung.
On us.
Yep.
Faith right here, she has a EVA 8. She's low.
Okay.
I hit her for 60.
Okay, I have a gun. Come on.
I thirsted a, she's in here at 38.
I got red by G7.
Give me the fucking
we
gun,
dropped
Gabe.
like so many.
I didn't. The crate and the room, not one gun.
No?
I had 2
Not one
shields and an RE-45. I was trying to snag that fucking devotion, but it just would not pick up.
Hey, at least we all did 30 points of damage.
Yeah, I have enough
Improvement.
attachments. I have enough.
You pretty much have the Build-A-Bear workshop of guns going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand. Don't worry.
See, I'm totally fine with gays being able to vote and having rights. I just don't think illegals should have rights.
Oh, they should not.
Wait.
Gay rights should be limited to can't have marriage, can't have.
No, see,
Look
at the sociological. Look, I just came from a feminist studies class, dude. Trust me.
Oh
The
god,
stuff we had to study
feminism.
in that, yeah.
I hate. Okay, I understand feminism. I'm okay with that. It's when you get the feminazis that are just like, we wanted the equal rights, but we don't want men to have rights, and we're better. It's like, okay, you need to just chill first.
See, okay,
Everyone's equal.
this
It's
is-
called
this
human
is-
rights.
This is where I stand, right? Illegals, Mexican, Black, Japanese, Korean, Irish, British. I don't fucking care. If you're not a legal citizen, you don't get a
You
vote.
have no rights. Yeah,
You
you
have
don't
no
get a
rights to
right.
vote. You don't get
Wait,
a vote.
I,
you don't get no.
I thought they
you
didn't
no
have
rights.
the right to vote.
Oh, they have
No,
the
they
right to
do.
vote in several states.
Yeah,
Really?
I don't think you should be
Because
allowed
they
to vote
don't.
if
We
you're
don't
not
have.
legal.
We don't have voter ID laws, so
Oh.
they can get an ID and go. vote.
Yeah, I was gonna say in Canada we do. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
illegals should be allowed to vote. I
No,
think
not at
gay
all.
people should have rights. Now, to the extent of
Limited,
those rights,
very limited rights.
no, because that's kind of fucked up.
Someone on me.
Like, how are you gonna say that a gay family is worse at raising a child than a straight family?
Statistics, along with the drug and alcohol, it's really all there. It's really covered in feminist studies class.
I don't know.
Full team
I'd
on
have
me.
to see. I'd have to see.
It's produced by the government as well as private parties. They have a higher amount of rape, higher amount of sexual abuse, alcohol abuse.
Up here, down one.
Yeah, I weakened the fuck out of one.
There are no guns where I was at, so I can't do anything.
Fuck off. Can you just die already?
Okay, I have a gun. I'm coming.
Kill this motherfucker. Thank you. I need syringes and shit.
I can drop syringes. There's some
I need an armor
That fucking
to do besides a P2020 at all.
Okay, I saw Tofu there and I just about shit myself. I thought he was like the enemy had risen from the dead. I'm like,
They are here.
God.
he took your med kit.
It's
They're
okay.
here,
It's
they're
okay.
here.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't see him.
Punk ass motherfucker.
I'm gonna drop the medkit back in there.
This is Canada, bitch! Sorry, I got really heated there. I just...
But yeah, go look up the statistics on all the abuses I told you about. It's rather astonishing. It's like, why would you even want to? Not only that, but also the diseases and other health dangers.
Well, I think the biggest issue when it comes to... Oh, R301.
I'll take that.
Yeah, the biggest issue when it comes to a lot of this stuff is everybody is trying to be, you know, not offensive to everything in life, and everybody's
Yeah.
tiptoeing
I'll be
around
offensive.
crap. Oh, yeah, God.
And
Fuck that. No,
Fuck
that.
people.
They're not
Fuck you.
willing to admit that, like, this is what's wrong, this is what's wrong, this is why this is this way. Because they want everyone to feel good.
Yeah.
But now, like,
And the problem is it's
LGBT
causing a
stuff-
lot of issues amongst people, and it causes more problems than it is good.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine, right? Not being an asshole and being sensitive to your situation. You know, if you're gay or you're gay and you're a black man and, you know, you're dealing with all this racism and hatred because you're
They
gay.
aren't. They aren't. That's the thing. There is
That's,
none.
well, it's hypothetical, you know? Like, if you are,
Yeah.
that's fine. I will be sensitive to that. However, I'm not going to bend over and kiss your fucking ass to not call you just a black dude instead of African American and homosexual, he and she. No, you got a dick, you're a dude.
Yep. There's actually a guy.
Like,
No, I was just trying to click so we could go over there.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to be sensitive and shit, but I don't
You
think,
can't be, dude. Everyone's gonna get offended.
like, you can't please
Yep.
everybody. You cannot physically please everybody. Someone's always going to get offended. And
Honestly,
so-
I feel just being a normal person that's, you know, offensive to a point where it's not like, okay, you're just trying to be rude for the sake of being rude. It just makes life a lot easier than trying to please everyone.
you
Like,
can't
I am.
please everybody.
Yeah, no,
and I've
it's
I've stopped
impossible.
trying. Stop trying. Like, at the end of the day, if you get upset because I fucking said you're gay and you like to suck dick, that's a fucking fact. Like, hey, this is my friend Tommy. He's a faggot. He likes to suck some dick.
Nice. I support Tommy.
Like, I support him, but he's a fucking fag. Like,
Yeah, man, you're sucking some dick. That's cool. Whatever. It's you.
like, just like I am, a straight, cis, white fucking male.
I
Congratulations.
still don't know what the hell that all means. I just don't
Neither,
care
neither do
now.
I. I don't
I
fucking
couldn't
know.
figure it out.
Apparently that's what I am.
I just had to take a class on it. I don't even get.
I don't know, fucking know. But apparently
Yeah,
that's what
like-
I am. I'm a cis white male and he's a fucking fag, but you can't call him a fag. That's offensive.
Right.
But meanwhile, all these black dudes are sitting around calling each other the N-word.
See, I won't.
Niggers?
Oh, okay. I won't use that word for the simple fact that it's just like, yes,
Why?
it can be
Just a
very
word.
offensive. If you ended it with a hard R, that's okay. That's a little
Nigger.
much, but like, you know, calling a homie that, it's like whatever. As long as they're
It's
okay
No,
with
it's
it.
not. Okay, well, why is that okay? Why
If
is that
they're
any
okay with
deal?
it, like they give you the N-word pass, you're like, all right, my man.
That's not. How is that a fucking pass? That's like me walking up to a girl and say, "Hey, Jessica, you're like."
Okay, so here's the great thing about being an American. There is no word that I cannot say.
I'm
You
sure.
can say them all. You be careful. You can get your ass beat.
No,
Yeah, but if you have
not
the right
really.
to bear arms, I mean, it's a little different. Someone attacks
Yep.
you, you just fucking shoot them.
Quite literally.
But I mean,
Can't do that in
antagonizing someone on
California.
purpose is a little different. If you're just, you know, you're just
Listen, no, but
speaking your
that's-
mind,
no,
it's a
listen.
little different.
But that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand is it's rules for thee, but not rules for. So you have a lot of times when people are being antagonistic with racial slurs, especially to the whites or something else. But if say like you come back like and say racial slur back, it's for some reason worse just because you're white.
Yeah, that's what I don't. That's what I don't even bother going outside anymore, except unless I have to for something, because I just don't want to deal with it. Like, oh, I'm white, I'm male, so now I'm the worst person ever. Fuck Hitler. Being a white male
I
is
embrace it.
worse.
I just
I'm-
embrace it.
There's a death box here, by the way.
Where
Here is here.
Sorry.
Uh,
I thought you could see what I'm looking at. My bad.
geez, what do you think this is?
There's nothing in it, like, but the team has
I'm not.
been here.
I'm not dead yet.
I know. Also, this is probably the most, like... This is damn near like a podcast for me at this fucking point, and I'm loving it.
it's probably a podcast. I'm glad I'm not streaming it though, because I would get fucking banned immediately. He said the N-word and he called Tommy a faggot.
Oh, I'm uploading it. I don't give a shit.
Oh, you're streaming?
No, I'm not streaming. I record things.
Oh.
I haven't streamed in a while. It's just I haven't had the...
Oh, that's actually wrong. You can't do that. You didn't give me your consent. You didn't ask for my consent to record my voice.
I love when
I
people do
don't
that
have
when
to.
they're videotaping.
Legally, I
know
do
you
not
don't.
have
I
to.
legally know you do not. I'm just being a fucking 2019 Karen.
I know.
You can't record me
But
unless I
okay,
say
I'm
it's
gonna
okay.
explain this to, you know, just in case people don't know it. It's like as soon as you play a game, you agree to their terms and service. You're allowed to record any kind of voice chat that goes on. Like
Exactly.
I'm in no way required to ask for your permission. It's great.
Same thing with Discord.
But-
If you're in Discord, chat with me. I can legally record every conversation we have,
Yep.
and I don't have to ask for your permission.
But the,
It's great.
But the funny thing about what we were talking about with the, rules for one, rules for the other, white people pointing out the hypocrisy of this, people are now saying that that is racist and white supremacist.
Yeah,
Good.
and it's just like the other day, there was a white guy behind a black sports representative, right?
Yeah,
He was,
doing the OK symbol.
he was doing the OK symbol or
Which
that
was a
fucking
4chan
put your
joke.
hand down, where it's like, haha, now I get to hit you. Apparently that's
Okay, yeah.
right. That's why.
4chan did it as a
supremacy.
joke. Just like
No,
they did
people
the
are taking that
hashtag
serious,
joke.
dude.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know they are. Now they're doing the
taking
whole
it
hashtag
serious.
thing. The hashtag thing they're saying it means hail.
No, if I put my fingers to my lips and point to the sky, yes, that's a. Yeah.
I just got the Hunger Games thing of putting your fingers to the sky. Is that what you
Yeah.
mean?
No, I mean like putting a Hitler stash with your finger and then pointing at the sky and being like,
Oh.
"Mein Führer,
Yeah, that's just
Yeah,
joking.
no, that's
Who cares?
racist.
hail,
That's not
hail
ra-
the Third
No, actually-
Reich."
That's not racist at all. You gotta actually understand what the terminology of racism.
Yeah,
Racist.
no, that's
No,
anti.
no,
it's not
And
anti-Semitic.
literally
it's-
anyone will tell you if you do anything with Hitler, it's racist because
Yeah,
Hitler.
but they don't even know what the word.
No, it's not racism.
Racism,
It's
race.
anti-Semitism. That's
Yeah, no, yes, but they will label it as racism. They're not
or I
gonna
guess what do they call it? White. I don't even know.
White
White
supremacy?
supremacy. Yeah, that's kind of what that is. Like being
Which
racist is
so
when
again,
you
language. The
when you
definition for
purposely
racist-
make fun of a race or
nope,
or thing
nope.
like that.
That's bigotry.
That's
Oh.
bigotry.
The definition for racism is to say that a certain race has characteristics that are better or superior.
Yes,
like
that
saying
is
black-
racism.
By saying black guys are great at basketball or they're better than other people. That is
Okay, except for
definition
Yao Ming. Yao Ming's the exception.
What you also have to remember
No,
is most basketball
no.
players in the States, it was a case of eugenics. Like, even when they brought them over here for slaves, they literally tried to breed the biggest and the best.
I've got a golden digital thread here.
I already have one. There's a peacekeeper in this box.
Take that.
Peacekeeper here.
But, I mean, apply logic and pointing this stuff out, it doesn't matter.
Or people saying it's like, oh, black people have bigger dicks. It's like, well, okay, that's actually
But statistically,
that's
they
true.
they don't, statistically.
Well,
Anymore.
some-
They used to, and that was actually due to slavery.
Like I said, eugenics.
Like, pointing some shit out, people are just, oh, it's racist. And it's not really racist anymore. It's just you're ignorant and don't know the difference between being a bigot, racist, or
I'm going to
being
zip
a
line us
Nazi
up top.
or
Zip line us to. What's really sad is if you look at some of the stuff that Hitler warned about, it's happened.
No, it's definitely happened.
Was that cough like intentional?
Yeah, well, it's like the whole thing about they said about, like, you give gays equal rights, they're gonna push for incest.
Okay,
destruction of the
that's just
family.
fucked up. I don't care what you believe in or what you think is, supposed to be allowed. Incest is no. Just no.
Same with pedophilia, and that's
Oh
what
my
Yeah,
they're
no,
encouraging.
people are trying to push
God.
pedophilia as being okay,
Why
and
don't
it's like,
you-
it's
why
not
don't-
okay.
What do you think the I in LGBTIQ is? It's literally for. And they're
actually?
pushing
They have
Yes,
so
it
many.
is.
They have so many fucking letters in their
And
acronym now. I just
the
lost
I,
track.
and now they have the P, and that stands for pedophilia. They are actually pushing.
Yeah, and they have the plus symbol too down here. They're moving south.
Yeah.
Three of them.
Okay.
I don't want to engage
South
just
towards the
yet.
bunker. They
They-
know I'm. They
no,
know
no.
I'm aiming at them.
There's another team over there coming in.
Go sit back, sit back, sit back.
They know we're here. They're shooting.
Why are they
us.
shooting?
They know because I'm aiming at them, and they know. Wraith knows.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, they're about to get hit from the other.
We're just backing up a bit. Oh
She's
no!
down.
Oh, I knocked one. There's one up.
We should have backed up more.
I tried to back up
okay.
and get from behind.
I think we should have just ran away.
Shouldn't have been aiming at him for one.
We gotta be able to ping them more accurately.
I hear it. It's like, yeah, the Wraith will know I'm here, as I'm now zooming in on.
It's actually really funny to sit up on like the bones and shit somewhere way out of the way, and when they're running around buildings, you just keep pinging them and watch them just lose their fucking mind. It's
You have to run into Wraith players.
it's great. But yeah, no, when it comes to like the whole pedophilia, like I was actually reading the article that was a while back. It's like, oh, they demand rights and all that shit. And all I can think of is like, no,
Yes.
that's
They-
fucking
they-
wrong.
They do deserve rights. A right to move to the head of the line to be cast.
Yeah, right? It's like, Jesus
You have the
fuck.
right to be castrated first, before the cattle.
See,
Congratulations.
but that same logic of they demand rights is the same thing with homosexuals, which has led to almost all the stuff that they've warned would eventually happen.
But the thing is, with gays, though, it's just... as someone who's grown up around a lot of, like, homosexuals and stuff, I can't say... I can't say that it's in the same grouping. Pedophilia is usually brought on by some kind of abuse as a child, or some kind of really...
homosexuality.
Not always.
Same with go read into it. It's abuse of some type, drugs, alcohol, and sexual.
Some of it, yes. But some, like, I've met some kids that
99% of
are...
it.
They know that they are gay. Like, they're young, and they may not understand it at the time, but they are not attracted to opposite sex. And it's like...
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Canada, but yeah, that's a Canadian thing.
We are a very loving group, okay?
Oh, God, ew.
At the end of the day, I want to kind of say, like, you know, do you fuck off and leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah,
But then at
exactly.
the same time, I'm like, no, maybe we should actually just kill pedophiles. Like, if
Yes.
we know they're a pedophile, don't send them to jail, cut their dicks off, don't give them any medical treatment, and let them bleed out to death, you know? Like,
I wish to say it's cheaper to just put a 9mm to the back of the head.
no, it's not. I mean, just let me go get my machete right now. I'll cut someone's dick off.
I'm
and then I'll
Canadian
just leave
hockey
them
skate.
there. Like, you know, there's
I like
just...
Yeah, no, when you're messing with kids, you just...
Yeah, that's just fucked up on so many different levels. I am 100% just uploading this, like, almost uncut, raw fucking... This is pretty much a podcast. I love it.
But the thing is by doing this, you're going to get hate. People are going to track us down.
I-
and try to ship us
They
because
can't.
We have a different view because we have a different viewpoint than that. Well, our names are
Yeah.
shouted.
Yeah,
Look, I'm
tofu...
allowed to have a I'm allowed
Tofu
to
bento. It's an alias. You think people are gonna be like, "Oh, we're taking you to court because you said shit like this." Yes,
No,
go
it's
go
not that.
into
It's just the
court
fact that
as
it's-
tofu
no,
bento.
I don't care. But what I'm trying to have you understand is the fact that by voicing a different view than what they deem correct, they have ruined people's lives. They've shut down businesses. They've gone through and done like horrific things for having a different viewpoint than them.
That's true.
That's what America is. I'm allowed to have a different viewpoint. You don't have to fucking like it, but you don't have to be a pussy
And in all
about it
fairness,
either.
majority of my fan base or like viewer base is Canadian or Sweden for some odd reason.
Oh jeez. Now I'm really scared because they're Canadian.
I think they're up top. Yeah,
They
they're up
just zip
top.
line. Yeah, they just zip line.
Fuck off. Why do they like... Ow, leave me alone. Why is it always me? Why do you hate me so much, game? What did I do?
Canada.
Apparently. Look, he doesn't know how to use a gun properly. Shoot him. You know, the reason I'm definitely okay with uploading this shit is because
I'm down.
people who watch my stuff know I have fairly offensive material, and I make it very clear.
They're coming for you.
Not even offensive. It's just logic.
It's facts. Logic.
Some of my videos are fairly offensive. They're really out there.
Look, and this is what I say on my stream all the
Come
time
on.
to people.
I like how I'm the one who gets thirsted first. It's like, oh hey, there's the Canadian.
Yeah, I said they saw the maple leaf a mile away. But the thing is it's like, especially if you got people over in Sweden, dude, talk about a screwed country. Liberalism killed them. They brought over those supposed refugees and they raped and murdered everything. Like, they have continual grenade attacks. Like, this is what happens when you take away guns and people can't be able to defend themselves.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's, I don't know. I have no reason to try and like if it's a very like, you know, swearing a lot, then okay, I might censor some things just due to like YouTube and bullshit like that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, for the most part, it's, you know, you're just talking. Like, there's no
I mean,
issue.
I tell
with
on my
that.
stream all the time, right? Because I stream World of Warcraft, and I yell
I
at
don't
people.
do any of that.
I stream on World of Warcraft to get mechanics done in raids, and I help people with content. However, if you can't listen to me sitting here as a broken record saying, get out of the fire, get out of the fire, I tend to yell at you and call you a fuckwit or a pot waffle, and people get offended. And it's like, look guys, I'm sorry I'm yelling, but do mechanics, and I'm sorry your mother raised a pussy, now fuck off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
people will always get offended, especially with this latest generation.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
know.
stop getting offended
I'm
at
20. I'm 26, and I already hate today's youth.
I'm 21 and I hate kids.
Homie,
Right.
dude, I just turned 37.
Like,
Like,
I feel closer
I
to
grew up-
your age and wisdom and just mindset than I do this fucking
My
generation.
It's
man.
my generations that's doing all this. Like, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and the 90s were all of a sudden, late 80s and early 90s, were all of a sudden, it was cool to be black. Like, that whole thing. It was just like, dude, okay, congratulations, you're different skin color. Nobody cared until you guys started making a big specific thing about it. Like, my father was a part of the civil rights movement. He fought to get equal rights for everyone. After that happened, everyone was like, okay, cool, we're all the same now. Nobody cared. But it wasn't until, we're oppressed. Literally, if whites have so much privilege, and they've passed all these laws and all these bills and all these ordinances to benefit people that are of a different racial background, are you trying to say then that whites literally are better than you because you need to have laws and bills passed to make you equal to us? It's one or the other. Either you are equal to us and you don't need to have laws passed to protect you, or you are less than the whites and you need to have laws and bills passed to protect you. It's like this whole double standard. It's just like you just stand back and look at it and go, well, that doesn't make sense. But by doing that, it's considered it's labeled racist or bigoted and stuff like that. But it's just common sense.
That's the issue with today's world. Everybody, from your generation down to my generation, has a double-edged sword. It's like, oh, I want equal rights, and we are equal even though we're different skin tone or we're different genders. But on the other side,
or it's your sexuality. That's something that gets me.
Or it's the other side. It's, fuck you. I need these laws to make my life better. No, you don't. You're making excuses. Stop being a fucking pussy and deal with it. If someone doesn't like you, come the fuck off. Give them the finger and then grow up. That's it. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, but they can't do that because they can't deal with stuff.
I think for me though it's different because in Canada and all that shit, it's a lot different than it is in the States, and it's very noticeable actually just from this conversation. It's like here, yes, we have a lot of pussies. Okay, really? We just fucking landed. Y'all want to fucking piss off?
I'm getting hit by another. Yeah, what's he called? I need help over here.
Pathfinder.
Thank you.
That guy over there. I picked up a G7 and I am terrible with this. Longbow though. Fuck with me.
I have a P20.
I'm down. He just hit me. He's over here thirsting. Get over here. Get over. Why are you running the opposite way?
I'm running towards you.
Damn it, Judge. You were looting.
I have a fucking P2020 and a G7.
Yes, that would have been great. Anything to have been able to help.
I have nothing to help you do.
Yeah, I'm kind of out there
go
too.
loot my box. I had literally just a good.
Over there are 3 shields, all blue.
Go. Okay. I think he looted me, by the way.
I didn't. He didn't.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
He's looting my box right now.
No, he's super weak.
I can't kill him, dude. Like, he kept bouncing around.
Thank you.
He had blue armor, so you might be able to get that.
Yeah, no, there's blue armor up in that building that I pinged.
Which one?
The one on my mark right there.
Fucker. Fuck with me. Oh shit, he fucked with me. That's a lot of robots.
I don't know.
Look out, Judge. Look out.
Oh, okay.
I had a P20. That was it.
Hey, you know what? You still shoot stuff. Like, you may not have heard a lot, but you can still shoot.
Remember, you're playing with a Canadian and a Californian. God damn it.
They don't know if it's a 22 or a 9mm. Just shoot up.
Let me go tickle you with the 6 bullet damage.
Hey, I've gotten plenty of kills with the P2020.
I've just
Right,
finally managed to hit something with it.
With the P20.
If I could have a banner that just shows kills with the P2020, it would have missed all 5.
Honestly, that should be a thing. It's like, hey, this guy got kills with a fucking Mozambique and a P2020. Fear him.
Yeah. I'm good with the worst good.